lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube? Mascot, we back out with another video. Today's video, we have the best inside out playmaker build in NBA 2K20. Now let me just explain something real quick. This inside out playmaker is a very nice build. Pretty much the exact same thing as an offensive threat, just a little bit of tweaks that make it differently. But this is pretty much an offensive threat. I just want to get that out the way. And this build is going to be able to get 57 badges. It's going to be a very nice point guard build. Let's get straight into it, man. Like I just stated, this build is going to be a point guard. I'm pretty sure you can make it a shooting guard as well, but you might as well make it a point guard because you're going to get more badges at a point guard compared to a shooting guard. So why lose out on badges making it a shooting guard? Make it a point guard, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to skill breakdown with this inside out playmaker. As of right now, there's only one pie chart I'm aware of you can use to make this build, but pretty much being an offensive threat, you could probably pick this pie chart as well, the playmaking and shooting, because you can also make an offensive threat with this one. And being an offensive threat, pretty much you could probably use this pie chart too, but we are going to be using the shooting and slashing pie chart. It's going to have great finishing, great shooting, pretty good playmaking, and decent defense. Make sure you guys pick this pie chart. Now moving on to physical profile. With this build, I would either pick all agility or the agility and vertical. This build's gonna be able to dunk pretty good and be able to get contact dunk, so I would probably pick this one because you still got good speed and your vertical's way higher. Look at the speed difference, 84 speed to an 88 speed. Not a whole big of a difference, only 4 points, but look at the vertical, 78 vertical compared to a 91. That's a 13-point difference. In my opinion, I can't live with that low of a vertical, and plus you want to have high vertical because you're going to be getting up there and dunking. You need that vertical. I recommend you pick this pie chart, but if you want to, go all agility. Now moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this so you get the maximum badges possible. You are going to max out your close shot, also max out your driving layup, also max out your driving dunk, and your standing dunk, you're going to put this up to a 35 so you get 16 finishing badges. Now moving on to shooting, you're going to put your mid-range to a 74 just like this. Now let me just explain something real quick. The reason why we're putting it to a 74 and not all the way to an 81, it'll still have your name as an inside out playmaker if you put it higher, but I decided to put it to a 74 because you're going to get more shooting badges by doing this. I'm going to show you guys later in the video. And you're also going to max out your 3-point shot, also max out your free throw. Same thing with the post fade. Make sure you guys max that out so you get 20 shooting badges. Now moving on to playmaking, you're going to max out your pass accuracy. You're also going to max out your ball handling and your post moves. You're going to put this to a 52 so you get 15 playmaking badges. Now moving on to defense, you're going to max out your perimeter defense, also max out your lateral quickness, also max out your steal and your block, also max that out. Oh, actually my fault, I just noticed something real quick. Don't max out the post fade, put it 1 point off of the max to an 88. Sorry, I forgot about that. And use this last upgrade to your defensive rebounding so you get 6 defensive badges. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 16 finishing, 20 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 6 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 57 badges for this inside out playmaker build. Like I said, 57 badges is pretty insane. It's almost 60 badges. That's a very well balanced guard build. You're gonna have great playmaking, great finishing, great shooting, and pretty decent defense. Very nice build. Now, like I said, man, let me just show you, since we put all the upgrades, say if you lower this down and you max out your mid-range, and then you put these remaining upgrades on your post fade, you have 2 less shooting badges opposed to if you did it the way I showed you. So just keep that in mind. You are going to be losing 2 shooting badges. I mean, 55 badges is still a lot, but I decided to do it like that. You want higher mid-range, do it just like this. But I personally recommend you put your mid-range to a 74 and put this to an 88 to get more shooting badges. Now moving on to this other stuff, man, body shape does not matter. I think I'm going to pick defined or compact. But like I say in every single one of my videos, you want to make your player built, burly, solid, whatever. It does not matter whatsoever. However you want your player to look, hey, go ahead and do that. Me personally, I'm just pick defined. Now moving on to the height with this build. Here's a very key thing with this build. If you're one of those people that wants to speed boost off rip, meaning as soon as you max out your ball handling, you're going to be able to speed boost, you have to make the build 6'2", which I personally don't recommend because that's kind of short. It is short to play defense. I would make the build, if it was up to me, I would make the build 6'5". Now, you're not going to be able to speed boost off rip with this build, but if you're 6'5", you're going to have way better defense than a 6'2", and if you pick slasher or playmaker takeover, you'll be able to speed boost as soon as you have those takeovers activated. And also, as soon as you hit 99 overall, you get a +4 to all your attributes. If you choose a 6'5" with lowest wingspan, you're going to have an 82 ball handling, 82 +4. You're going to have an 86 ball handling, and if you did not know, you need an 86 ball handling to speed boost. So you'll be able to speed boost this build at 99 overall, regardless of which takeover you pick. So just keep that in mind. I recommend you make the build 6.5 because you're going to have way better defense. And you're driving up to 83. You're not going to be able to get contact dunks with that off rip, but as soon as you hit like 96 or 97 overall, you're going to be able to get all the contact dunks besides big man because you're not a center. Pretty obvious. So I recommend you make the build 6'5". Now moving on to the weight with this build, you don't need weight, so I would lower it all the way down to 175 pounds to get better lateral quickness, better acceleration, and better vertical. Now moving on to the wingspan with this build, like I said, you want to lower it all the way down so you get some better shooting and some better ball handling. Like I said, you have 82 ball handling. You're not going to be able to speed boost that off rip, but if you pick slasher or playmaker takeover, you'll be able to speed boost when you have takeover. Just keep that in mind. And also when you hit 99 overall, you get plus 4 to all your attributes, 82 plus 4. You're gonna have 86 ball handling. You'll be able to speed boost this build off rip regardless of which takeover you pick. So just keep that stuff in mind. Minimize your wingspan all the way down. Now moving on to takeovers, man. It's either slasher, sharpshooter, playmaker, or shot creator. Like I said, you want to be able to speed boost when you have takeover. You're gonna want to pick slasher or playmaker. I recommend slasher is the best option. You're gonna get plus 10 your ball handling and a lot of other stuff, your driving dunk and stuff like that. Slasher is one of the best takeovers, if not the best takeover in this game. I highly recommend you pick slasher, but if you want playmaker, sharpshooter, shot creator, go ahead and do that. I recommend you pick slasher though. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built an inside out playmaker similar to Stephon Murray, Jamal Murray, D'Angelo Russell. Pretty nice build, 57 badges. But now we're going to get straight into the best badges for the build, man. If you guys still watching this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe, pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 13,400 subs. We just hit 13k subs a couple days ago. I really do appreciate you guys for that. But if you guys are watching this video right now, you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the notifications. But now we're going to get straight into the best badges for this build. Put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you guys can see 16 finishing badges. You're going to be able to get contact on this build. As soon as you hit like 96 or 97 overall. So you want a Hall of Fame contact finisher. I also recommend Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame. And you got 2 badges left. You are a 6'5" player or 6'2", especially if you're a 6'2". You need Giant Slayer Hall of Fame. You could use it on a 6'5" too because you're still going to need that badge. Giant Slayer, I recommend you throw that badge on. Now, with only 4 upgrades left, I think I'm going to do fancy footwork. Personally, I think it's going to be the best badges, but if you want to change it up, do whatever you want to do. You want consistent finisher, lob city, pro touch, relentless. There's plenty of good badges, but I personally recommend you choose these options. Now, moving on to shooting badges, you got 20 shooting badges. That's going to be 5 Hall of Fame badges. You want Hall of Fame quick draw, obviously. You don't have this badge on, you're not going to be able to shoot whatsoever. A range extender, I recommend you put this badge at least gold. Since you got the extra upgrades, you might as well do Hall of Fame. Now you got 3 Hall of Fame badges left. I also recommend Hall of Fame Hot Hunter. You have all your hot hunts to help you shoot so much better. I also recommend Hall of Fame Green Machine badges to help you shoot 10 times more green. It's going to be very nice. Now you got 1 Hall of Fame badge left. I personally recommend Hall of Fame Difficult Shots to help you fade a lot better. Now if you want some other badge, this is what I recommend you do personally, but if you want some other badges, like I say in every single one of my videos, you can go ahead and change this up, but this is what I recommend you do personally. Now moving on to playmaking badges with this build, 15 playmaking badges. It's going to be 5 gold badges. You want handles for days, quick first step, space creator, I would say golden pluckable, and gold tie handles. I think these 5 badges are going to be the best badges for this build. Now, if you're one of those people that wants dime or floor general, lob city, or flashy, you're gonna have to compromise. But if you don't care about those badges, these are definitely gonna be the best badges for you, helping you get open and score and stuff like that. That's what I recommend you do for playmaking badges. Now, moving on to defensive badges, 6 defensive badges. There's a couple different ways you can go with this. You can either do 2 gold badges, or you can even do 3 silver badges. I think personally, actually, I'm gonna recommend you do this. 3 silver badges, clamps to help you play better perimeter defense, intimidators to make people miss shots, and pick dodges to help you fight them Hall of Fame brick wall screens. This is going to be a very balanced combination. I think you got to have these 3 badges on, so I did sacrifice putting on gold badges. These badges help you play so much better defense. This is what I recommend you do for defensive badges. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best inside out playmaker build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, man, thank you guys once again for 13k subs. If you're watching this video right now, you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man, turn on the notifications. And also, like I said, whenever I get some time, I am going to be making another top 3 best build video for probably small forwards. Small forwards is probably next on the list, so make sure you guys do subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss that video. I will notify you guys on my community tab when I am planning on dropping it. I haven't recorded the video yet, but hopefully I'll have some time soon. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out. I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me.
I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.